Okay.
It's live. I need to connect it to the front page of the website.
I'm going to move that blanket.
Okay.
Not at this point in time, right? Hey Jasmine, baby, if you want, is there room underneath that? If not, underneath the trophy, pour it out. Yeah, well, there'll be a wall. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah. Huh?
Terry walks by and waves.
Sister Ruth, do you stream the devotions too?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay.
It's going to be on the website momentarily. As of now. There it is. Monday devotion.
Good job. Videos because
Hey, brother, can you do me a favor? Can you run the live screen?
Sure.
It's streaming live to the website. If you can just keep it, just live stream the devotion for me. All you
Okay.
have to do is just keep it focused on whoever's talking.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Morning, everyone. Praise the Lord. Why don't we do that right now? Why don't we give praise to the Lord this morning? Why don't we give thanks to the Lord for His good? God, you are good, and you deserve my high praise. I give thanks unto you this day. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. It's exciting to see each of you today. Before we start our quiz today, we're going to receive devotion. We're going to receive devotion from a wonderful man. This man serves ministries as its secretary. Does a great job on the team. We're thrilled to have him and his wife and 2 children are wonderful people. You're going to be blessed by his ministry this morning. Would you put your hands together and welcome Brother Robbie Knox. God bless you, Brother Robbie. Thank you, Brother Stan. How many enjoyed that last night? Brother Stan did an awesome job. Jesus Christ did an awesome job. Why don't we put our hands together and give the Lord a high praise? Thank you. Glass half full. You know those people that say, well, the glass is half empty. How many's ever? How many like to? How many half empty? No, I don't right. How many like to hang around those people with the glass is half full? Yeah, sure. Yeah. I tell people, you know, there's the optimists, the pessimists. Pessimists are like fingernails on a chalkboard. I mean, they just. I like to be around those people that are so positive. Amen. One of the compliments a person can receive is if someone calls you and encourages you. Now, I'm going to talk about, just for a few minutes in this devotion today, we'll talk about some things in the Bible that's really cool. The Bible says in Acts chapter 4, now the multitude of those who believed were of one heart and one soul. Neither did anyone say that any of the things he possessed was his own, but they had all things in common. And with great power the apostles gave witness to the resurrection of them all. Nor was there anyone among them who lacked, for all who were possessors of lands or houses sold them and brought the proceeds of the things that were sold, and laid them at the apostles' feet, and they distributed to each as anyone had need. And Joseph, who was also named Barnabas by the apostles, which is translated son of encouragement, a Levite of the country of Cyprus, having lain sold it and brought the money and laid it at the apostles' feet. Everybody say Barnabas. Barnabas. Barnabas was really a cool dude. Son of encouragement. I want you to think about this for a moment. You see Barnabas and you read about Barnabas a few times in the scriptures. Right after Paul was converted, right after Paul had been body slammed by the Lord and brought back into town, he was converted. He walked in one door of the church, and everybody that was sitting in church, guess what they did? They walked out the other door. Now, how would you feel if you walked in this room today, and there's probably 150 plus people in here, they all walked out this door over here? How would you feel? Yeah. Did I take a bath? Did I take a shower? Do I have bad breath? I mean, when Paul walked in one side of the church house, everybody else walked out on the other side of the church house. How would you feel? You would feel terrible, wouldn't you? Feel horrible. Well, that's probably how Paul felt. Probably felt just terrible, awful. When everybody walked out. Everybody walked out except Barnabas. Everybody say that again. Barnabas. How would you like to have that name? The son of encouragement put his arm around Paul and introduced him to the saints and said, hey, this guy's okay. Now, they were scared to death because he was persecuting everybody. Barnabas and Paul, they traveled together. If you look throughout the scripture, they traveled together, they walked together, they preached together, they teach together. And they went to these cities called Antioch and Iconium. And they preached the gospel there, and they got kicked out. Everybody say, kicked out. Kicked out. They got out of those cities. And so you would think that they would be discouraged, but no. Guess what? Paul was with who? Barnabas, and he was the son of encouragement. Then in Acts chapter 14, you see Paul and Barnabas, they go to Lystra, these towns called Lystra and Derbe, and they preach the gospel of Jesus Christ there. And the Bible even had not walked his whole life. And just maybe you would have to think that Barnabas being with Paul maybe encouraged him just a little bit to step out in faith with this crippled gentleman. And so Paul told this guy, hey, stand up and walk. And the scripture says that that man stood up and he walked. Paul was with Barnabas. Everybody say Barnabas again. Barnabas. Son of encouragement. So all these discouragers that just kicked them out of Antioch and Iconium, they followed them to Lystra and Derbe. And the Bible says that they pulled Paul out of town and they started beating him with stones, and the Bible says they left him for dead. Now, can you imagine? Here are all these disciples, they gather around this pile of stones, and they say, oh, Paul, you're having a really bad day. How would you feel? I mean, these are the people that glasses had back to Mama, and the opportunity that John Mark had to go with them, and they split ways, and Barnabas was like, no, let's take John Mark, and Paul's like, no, we don't want to take him. So Paul went with Silas, and guess who went with Barnabas? John Mark. I mean, this guy probably felt horrible. He was discouraged because he had let him down before. Paul wound up just, and he's writing Timothy. And he tells Timothy, he says this, for I am now ready to be offered, and the time my departure is at hand. I've fought a good fight, and I've finished my course, and I've kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but to all them also that love his appearing. Be diligent to come to me quickly. For Demas hath forsaken me, having loved this present world, and is departed to Thessalonica, Crescens to Galatia, Titus to Dalmatia. It's almost like you feel Paul going through this discouraging moment. And then it's mine. John Mark has been connected with Barnabas. You act like you just hit the snooze button about 5 times. He's the son of encouragement. And Paul, he's heard all these amazing things that John Mark has been doing. And so John Mark, encourager. Paul was thinking, you know, I've got to get John Mark here where I'm at. I've heard that if I get around John Mark, I'll feel better. And so the very next verse of 2 Timothy 4:11 says, hey, Timothy, only Luke is with me. Get Mark and bring him with you, for he is profitable. He is useful to me for the ministry. I want to tell ladies and gentlemen here today, boys and girls, you need to connect yourself with an encourager. You need to connect yourself with a church prayer warrior. You need to connect yourself with somebody that's going to lift up your pastor, lift up your church, lift up fellow people of God. Because a rising tide lifts all boats, ladies and gentlemen. And when you're around an encourager, you just feel better about yourself. You feel better about the kingdom of God. So I want to encourage people today. You may come into Branson, Missouri, and maybe you only quiz 2 times, and that's all. But I want to encourage you today, you're not a loser. You've got the Word of God in your life. You've got the Word of God in your heart, and the Word of God sustains. The Word of God has power, and the Word of God saves, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we stand to our feet right now and lift our hands toward heaven and say, Jesus, help me today. Help me today to be an encourager. Help me to encourage somebody along life's pathway. God, you know what they've been praying about. You know what they've been searching you. God, help me to have the words to say, to be an encouragement to somebody. We love you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Aren't you thankful for wonderful leadership that the children's ministry at the front row brings the word of God for the Spirit, for the children? What anointing we felt in this place last night. I feel that same anointing and presence of the Lord in this place here today. And what it is a privilege to be part of the Bible quizzing community because we're a family.
Right.
It doesn't matter. You might not agree with a particular ruling, but after that's over, for the most part, you forget about it and we move on.
Yeah.
We can hug and love one another.
Yeah, forgot
I
about
do want to
anything his
make
kids
one announcement, and there has been some Facebook chatter about the noise. I cannot control the noise. Guess who controls it? You control the noise. So if you're standing out in the hall, guess what? One of these times when you're up there, wisdom's about might be out in the hall, talking a little too loud. So please move around the corner and conversations, or go in there, buy products. Brother Powers would love that. But there's other places to do your hold your conversations, and that would help all of the quiz rooms. And we are trying our best, but because of schedules, we just can't spend a whole lot of time waiting for people to quiet down. Because I know there's some people who just don't quiet down. But we love you, appreciate your cooperation, and looking forward to a great day and the rest of the week. So you are dismissed. We are going to have to pull these air walls. All right, one more item. I have your attention. This is important to someone. If there is a Holt, H-O-L-T, in the building, and you have lost your wallet, and your picture looks like the picture in the wallet, hotel staff has found that wallet. So contact them if you